nigga. I'm texting somebody, bitch, now we finna do nigga. You scared to hold a gun, so I cannot move with you, nigga. I'm only trying to win, ain't trying to lose with you, nigga. I'm weird as fuck, I don't give a fuck. You can suck my nut, I take like dumb, and I whip that bitch and stick it in her butt. Ooh, shit. Pull up in a motherfucking foreign, looking like a rapper. When you see me, keep your hands to yourself, I am not a dapper. If I love her and she cheat on me, then I'm a fucking slapper. Damn. I can't put my hands with no female. If you want a link, send me your addy, I need the details. Try to block that bitch, she try to hit me on the Gmail. Damn. Girl, you really like a nigga. Got a little bitch from the product, she a really fighting nigga. Let me tell you what I like. You know I like the eyes, and I like to stretch my two thighs. Yeah, pull out with this condom, baby, I might have to turn your phone off, I go baby. Damn, I just been thinking about that time a nigga really ain't had shit, I had to roll me up a gram. Damn, I just been thinking about that time a nigga was just about to graduate and I ain't had a plan.
Damn, serious.
I'm fuck shit. I must be a hating ass nigga, cause I don't love shit. I mean, I don't love a bitch. You know we ain't doing that. Nigga, we sound nice, you know we gotta do it back. Pull up on the scene and bitches acting like who's that? Bitch, you know this me. Yeah, this Lobg. I just kill a whole cup of tequila and some Hennessy. What? Damn. Fuck. You know, motherfucker. But yeah, motherfucker. Fuck.
It's like I watch you, and like don't take offense to what I'm about to say, but like I watch you go from every song felt like straight demon time. Like,
hey,
it's like
I'm a rock star, not a pop star, but I pop. Double beat bad ass niggas, you are not hard. I don't know, you stupid nigga, you are not smart. Fuck the Sandy, hit this Henny, bitch, the cup. Never leave my flag, never leave my pipe. Can't block like a belt to me, never leave my side. Man, that make it deal like night. How the fuck they give me no time? Look to getting shit and like, what the hell ain't give me no time? Fuck. Hey, bitch, I'm still stealing bikes, still eating coke, still eating rings, still ain't learn my lesson. I'm still living life, fucking with them niggas, they still fuck with me. Bitch, I'm still on that fuck shit, still do not trust shit, still being patient, paper told me not to rush shit, still got animosity, fuck the generosity, hop out on the block and shoot like we inside velocity. Bitch, I'm still on that bullshit, still on that, bitch, I'm still on my bullshit, still on my, bitch, I'm still on that bullshit, still on that, still on my bullshit, still on that, bitch, I'm still on that bullshit, still on my, bitch, I'm still on my bullshit, I'm still on my, bitch, I'm still on that bullshit, I'm still on that, bitch, I'm still on my bullshit, still on my, they like want a teardrop and I told them soon, all these fucking drugs made me get in the car and zoom, feeling low 40s, I pull the trigger and boom, trigger happy nigga, I shot the gun and boom, still on that bullshit, still got a focus, let her drive the boat, I hit the bitch with the good game, fuck her on my cold, B-way still a gold, I just never, two guns up what I throw, bitch, I'm still on that bullshit, still on that, bitch, I'm still on my bullshit, still on my, bitch, I'm still on that bullshit, still on that, bitch, I'm still on my bullshit, still on that, bitch, I'm still on
motherfucking BMQ podcast, man. You got your boy Boss Man Quay in this bitch.
It's your boy Lobg.
Super Jack.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. We really got you in the building.
Yeah.
It's a hard nigga to get in contact with, you know that? For real.
No, I've been excited about that one. Now you told me you had bro come out with like it's about fucking time.
But you gotta
wait for that
understand,
since we started this shit.
bro. Like his influence on Charleston. I would really say my age group. So anybody within the age of like 24, like everybody who about 24, 25, bro, like you a big influence. Like especially like when I popped out, I'm throwing parties, I'm lit. You dumbing like.
Right.
Dumb it. I'm talking about this nigga come to the party, my DJ pass out. This nigga got my DJ on his shoulder, going stupid. Like, you remember that shit, bro?
Yeah, I remember that.
Going stupid. And I was just like, bro, the crowd, like, ain't no music.
Yeah.
At this point, it's this nigga on the mic. The crowd just acapella. Like,
I think dance was performed. I remember
what?
that shit.
I'm looking like, bro, this nigga got a safety vest on in this bitch. No cap, glowed up.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, man.
Like, glowed up, bro. I'm like, damn. So, like, I feel like one thing that you gotta remember and one thing that everybody in Charleston, like, hear my voice when I say this. The niggas that y'all think hot now, not saying that they not hot, but niggas that y'all fantasizing over right now, this nigga low key, if you go back 2 albums ago, he already had Future smaller than him. Like, I really did my research and really dug deep, and I was like, damn, he already knew the new wave was coming before the new wave came. And he already been on, so I think a lot of people don't listen to the fact that you already have that ear for what's coming, and you gonna stick with each time. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got a long-lasting impression.
Yeah, I feel like, you kind of slept on my age bracket up from like the 28, 30s type shit.
Right.
Like when I go on Facebook, they do like the local artist shit, and I don't always see you on like that like comparison of the top artists all the time. I look at this shit, I always going to come like, y'all lost y'all fucking mind, nigga.
Like,
Like BG better than
all of
these
them niggas.
It don't make, ain't no comparison, bro. It's not even close. It don't, talent-wise, you've been supposed to be out of here. I don't even put you in the categories everybody is.
Me
I hear this shit. It ain't hard to hear.
So-
Niggas be sleeping. People got their people pick.
And I hate that.
They got their people pick.
Sometimes hard work, I think hard work should be praised more than favoritism at this point, because I feel like a lot of people start from the bottom and work their way to the top, but a lot of niggas not recognizing the fact that, all right, that man started on step one. I remember the short haircut, white wheels, jacket. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't remember that. So it's like you started from the bottom, then went to this step, this step, this step, this step. So what you think set you aside and set you apart from the rest of these rappers?
Well, I think my work ethic, because I put in a lot of hard work, and I put a lot of dedication into my shit, and a lot of thought into my shit, and a lot of like drive, and I stayed connected like with my fans. You feel me? Like people who were rocking with me from day one, even the people who wasn't rocking with me from day one. You feel me? And they jumped on. I still been rocking with them too. You feel me? Like I make myself accessible to the people.
Right.
And I show love when I step out in public. You feel me? Like people want to take pictures. I take pictures with them. People, you feel me? Want me to come to their school? I'll go to the school, talk to the kids.
I remember seeing your shit played at the back football games and shit, setting that shit out.
Yeah, like mamas want me to call their sons or their daughters to tell them happy birthday. I'll do shit like that. You feel me? Like I just stay connected with the people. You feel me? Because when you show love to the people, they gonna show love back.
Right.
So that's why I feel like setting me apart from other rappers, because other rappers be scared to do that or don't feel like
they feel like they're too big.
They feel like they too big.
They got this persona or some shit they're trying to project on people.
But why you think people get bigger than their music?
I think like when they get that little that little wave, that little buzz, like that shit make them feel like, all right, yeah, I popping now. I gotta charge this much for a show or no wax.
You try to skip the process all the time.
Skip the process, yeah. You gotta take your time and go through these steps to get where you really trying to be at, like, or to get where I at. You feel me? Like I still down here. You feel me? But shit, I kind of far.
Well, it's the difference between being down here and running here. Because you could be down somewhere and not have zero emotion, but you could be around somewhere and really be able to pull strings, really be able to have your way with this shit. And when I say it like that, like, you said in one of your songs, like, if Lobg in the line, best believe I'm getting them free. Like, niggas don't think about the fact that, like you said, face card is valid. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I would never tell you that you down here still. You run here. So, where you get that drive and determination from?
tired of being at the bottom, tired of seeing my homeboys and my family, like, you know, go through shit and struggle and just wanting to, you know, be the one to put everybody in a better position. So
you found your purpose within that.
Yeah. So I feel like me making music can change everybody's life around me. And what it's doing, you feel me? Cause shit, people show love to everybody around me.
Right.
Shit, people always got good things to say about me. To my peoples, got good things to say about everybody around me. Feel me? So shit, that's
because
something
your energy off the chain too. 'Cause I don't see them a couple times out. Every time I see them, I be like, hey, like keep doing your thing. I see you, whatever. It's like some people, or you just feel it. You walk into a room, you see somebody, you kind of feel what a good person is, type of shit. That's why it's easy to connect to. That's easy for you to want to see somebody win like that. Other people, them boys, start to get Hollywood on you after
I think that's
views and shit, kind of crazy.
I think that's why he stays diverse, because like he got a lot of white fans, Mexican fans, female, male.
He better than them boys. A lot of them boys like one trick pony. This nigga on every beat. You can slow it down, do the singing thing, do the rapping thing, the heartfelt shit, the funny shit. It don't matter, like
turn up shit.
No matter what it is, like brothers be killing every fucking beat. Like how y'all not seeing this shit? Like why don't know niggas looking at this? At least a white age group. Like niggas is
like I feel like, you know what I'm saying. Music is just for the music you make is for who you make it for. So when I say that, who you really make your music for? Like where is this music? Who is this music targeted to?
Man, bro, cover all business.
No, I will hear from his perspective, like
fucking 4 albums, all of them got different kind of little direction or feel to them. Drop all the shit in the same year.
Yeah, my music really for the people who from the bottom or going through some personal shit, like people who need to vent and need to get certain things out but can't get it out, like, you know, how
they want to.
Yeah, like how they want to, or, you know, can't express themselves how they want to express themselves, but they can express themselves through listening to my music.
What name like 3 songs out of your catalog? Like once you recorded that shit and you just felt like a weight was just lifted off of your back. Like you put your heart and soul. If somebody were to ask something about, try to figure out something about you, what song would you tell them to listen to? 3 of them.
From the Heart.
Yep.
That's hard. That shit got me through the shit too.
True Colors.
I swear to God.
Please say this last one, but I won't. Please say.
He got one song that motivates the
Fuck out of me.
Bro.
Yeah.
I know he didn't even say it, but
I want to say 5 Minutes of Trill.
That's hard, bro. How you forget Pray For Me?
Man, you feel me?
That shit's so trendy, bro. Like,
nigga,
that shit's so trendy, dog.
The
Like,
one song
what?
that get me right no matter what's going on is Get Out Your Feelings and Get In Your Back. I swear to God, bro. I'll just be like, I'll be at work fucked up, man. They fuck up whatever. I'll throw that bitch on and be like, man, fuck this shit, man. No boy pay. I get paid by the fucking hour. I ain't care what's going on.
See, that Pray For Me
that
make
shit
you
just keep
feel
me going,
different.
bro. I be sitting in the house singing that shit.
When you hear that shit, I'd be like, when I hear Pray For Me, I'd be like, damn. It make you feel like it's alright to be dolo. If everybody turn their back on you, fuck it. Say that prayer, get up, go get on your grind, and do what the fuck you need to do. Regardless of what that may be, whether that's this, that, and the third, whatever you gotta do to get up off your ass and get up from that place you in, that's the shit you know what I'm saying? That's what that song gave me.
Pray For Me?
Hell yeah, bro. Like, that shit really just made me feel like it's cool to be by yourself. Like, I was at a point where I felt like, damn, everybody turning on me. Like, niggas, you putting food in niggas' mouth. Niggas don't even give a fuck. Niggas really be like, nigga, fuck you type shit. And then, like, I was just listening to that song. Like, I had just started dating my girl at that time. And then it just been like, damn, all right. That shit put me in a different mode. It was like, all right, if niggas don't want to see the vision, fuck it, I'll make it plain. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna set this shit up, put that shit on the map, and and watch you come. You gonna come back to the camp, but it's like I don't need you now. I done built this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That song gave me the most clear head ever. Like I'll smoke a black, riding in the red Honda, straight down the eye, and that shit always did something for me. So watching you go through like all your trials and tribulation and like everything you've really been through, like I feel like every time you came out was a different sound. But I feel like we would get the kind of the drift of it in your music, but I feel like you ain't really let that pain flow. And I feel like that's the difference between, to me. Now I want you to explain this after I say this. Like Lobg is alright, he gonna just talk his shit and he gonna slide. Be wig on some shit like nigga play with me in this bitch, I'ma split a nigga shit. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? And then I say I'm gonna go back to Prime You was more so of y'all niggas gonna feel me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And now the wig I'm listening to is y'all slept on me, y'all counting me out, but little do y'all know what the fuck I'm about to get. Like, you know what I'm saying? What bag I'm about to get into.
I already feel like he about to slide.
Shift.
Everybody anyway. I've been seeing this. I'm looking at the people sleeping and whatever, and the motherfuckers they praising. I'm like, they gonna see. And they're gonna be about 5 years from now, everybody gonna be acting like they was there from day one. I know this is gonna happen, bro. Like every single time. Like every time I see you in public, like, bro, just keep doing this. Do not quit. Stay your ass out of trouble and in the fucking studio and keep doing your thing. You're gonna surpass. You can be the biggest thing to come around you. I've been saying that he's gonna be the biggest thing to ever come out.
Oh, I already know. I've been knowing
that shit in my heart.
Anytime I ever reach out to you, would have been on like, hey, bro, I need you to come phone, come turn this shit up. Because I always have faith in the fact that,
hey, you a performer like a motherfucker.
What?
The rest of them niggas gonna be performing. My first time seeing them, I never heard of them before. I just was like in the cut or
them niggas
doing some shit, and then like I just seen this little dude up there, just like I seen his aura, his energy. I'm looking at him, and I'm like, hey, this nigga got, I don't know what everybody doing right now, but that nigga got something. Like, his crowd control was working and shit. I was like, I don't think everybody knew your music yet at the time either. Right. But the way you been doing it, and people were like, oh, all right, I'm looking right. I said, all right, keep an eye on this nigga. Next thing you know, probably like a year later, this nigga was everywhere doing this thing. Still performing, still wild, still with the good energy. I'm like, yeah, I gotta see this nigga.
And you gotta keep that energy, bro, because like that just show how much you give a fuck about your craft and your music, and how far you willing to take, you know, that precaution to get the people attention and get them more to feed.
Yeah, your crowd control is hell. Like
yeah,
cut the beat. Cut the beat, this motherfucker just start like, really he just know what to say and how to say it. Like, I be envious of people like you. Like, if I perform with some shit, I don't know what to do in between that bitch. I'm just like, fuck, I'm not no freestyler, nigga. Then I see you doing that shit. I was watching on the side of the stage. I think it was probably the last part you probably booked me for or some shit.
No, I know the part you talking about. Yep, no, because listen.
That was DJ Nasty some shit you got booked me.
I don't know, but I remember bro tell me my party ain't even going how it was supposed to. That nigga said, quick, go get me 4 shots of Paul, and I'm gonna turn this bitch up. I said, hey, cuz, I said, shit ain't going right now. So I said, hey, I'll be real with y'all. I was like, shit, I ain't really got that type of brand to you know what I'm saying, to throw you to perform. He like, go get me 4 shots of Paul, and I'm gonna turn this bitch up. Bro, I get this nigga, I went and got 5 shots and bring that shit to him. That nigga, I swear he was on the edge of the stage. I think it was just 2, like one, you and one other person. That nigga said, whoop, whoop, threw all them shit back. Give me the mic. Turn me up after that. Niggas left. I made some bread. I just been like, that's
just flip the whole energy.
Like the nigga didn't even know what I had need the money for. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes y'all understand niggas be doing shit and really need that shit for something. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my mom's birthday been coming up. I've been like, damn, I trying to do something. Ooh. Nigga turn me up, I get paid. I'm like, damn, I actually get to come through.
Right.
So I've been like, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't understand what them little shit do. Like, keep that same, energy, bro. Like, it's gonna be niggas like me who, we both gonna make it out here. Like, for fact, bro, I don't care what nobody say. I'm stamping this shit right now. I'm gonna make it out of here. This nigga gonna make it out here. I'm gonna take my partners with me. We gonna get on through. But it's gonna be niggas like me who get on a certain platform, and I'm never gonna forget you.
Right.
Like, never. Like, no matter what level we both at. Like, it's gonna be one of them things, like, I ain't gonna never forget, because you never forgot about a nigga even when you could have. You know what I'm saying? So that shit real.
Yeah. And like, doing shit for motherfuckers, like, out of the kindness of your heart. Like, that take you a long way, too.
Keep it pure.
Yeah.
So, okay. Let's fantasize some shit right now. You fucking wake up in the morning and you wake up a fucking superstar. I don't know what happened. An overnight fucking celebrity. Your email's going. The labels want to come talk to you. What is the first fucking thing you do? You don't have about 3 songs hit over 1 million views over fucking night. You wake up shocked as a bitch. What's the first thing you do?
Smoke a
What's the first thing you do? Your phone blowing up, you got 50, 70 fucking missed calls. Like, nigga, you on. You just like, what's the first thing you do?
I ain't gonna lie.
What's the first thing?
Shit.
I know you fantasize about shit like this, man. What is it?
Man, I ain't never really thought about it, though.
You just living life.
Yeah,
Fuck
I
it.
just, you know.
One day at a time.
I want to know now.
Yeah,
I'm
but shit,
I like
the
to
first thing
fantasize.
I do probably is,
It could be anything. I would give you wake up and be like, bro, I just so happy I'm about to go trick on. Fuck it. Like, do
Whatever the fuck.
whatever. That's what I'm probably gonna fucking do. I'm going to Miami.
Nah, fuck that. First thing I'm going to do is check my YouTube account, see where the fucking head of links at, where his money at. I could check that.
I
I got a million views, motherfucker. I need $1 million in this motherfucker where it's at. Like,
You too quick. What the fuck would you do? You wake up, your podcast just blow the fuck up. Everybody talking about you and shit. Joe Biden now said your fucking name and this shit. What you gonna do?
call my mama.
Call your mama and tell her.
My mama gonna tell me straight up. She gonna be like, no, fuck her. Hey, mama, this shit going on. Hey, this shit going down. I don't really know what to do. First thing she gonna tell me is, sit your ass still and relax. Because the first thing niggas don't do is, niggas always act. Sometimes it's better to just,
chill out,
let's see what's cracking first, because you might get on the net, do. Next thing you know, everything just did this, plummet. Nigga, you done said some dumb shit like, I told you. Nah, niggas ain't even want fucking type shit. So me, I'm just gonna sit there. I'm like, that shit is $1 million a day. Now, if a week straight, this shit still buzzing, these emails still rolling, niggas still on some, then I'm gonna be like, alright. So now, before I talk to anybody, I'm about to go strategize. Now, the first thing I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna drop the hardest shit they ever seen, podcast wise. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm coming. Cause now I gotta get leverage. Cause niggas gonna pay me. This shit I'm doing for free now, I was talking for free shit. It's cool. But there's gonna be a certain point we're gonna have to get paid by that shit. So the first thing I'm doing is drop some hard shit, get my leverage in. You know what I'm saying? Figure that shit out on the business side. Set me up.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna sit back and let everything play out. I ain't really going too much react, and I ain't really no internet nigga like that. Like I ain't the type to go on the internet and pop my shit. You feel me? So I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna get that shit like some time to keep doing what you're doing, and then I'm gonna drop some shit for the ass.
You think you go the label route or what? Label route or management deal or distribution deal, or what would you want to do? Cause that world complicated as a bitch. Cause
that shit is.
That's just like you make a deal with a motherfucker like up there, like no matter what you gonna get from. my pop always put me on shit like that. Like, no matter what you do, you go to somebody for some shit. At the end of the day, they're gonna be fucking you. But you gotta strategize it and work your move to the point where it don't really hurt you. At the end of the day, what is you gonna do for them? They don't know you, so all of a sudden they want to talk to you. They could even want something from you. They want to take advantage of as much as they fucking can. Like, their life is just fine without your ass. So they come get you, they about to take advantage of you. So you gotta figure out a way to get your shit back too. You gotta think about it. If you doing a label deal or whatever, them motherfuckers will give you a big ass signing, they'll give you like $1 million fucking dollars. And then, alright, we about to take control of your fucking life. I'm gonna take your fucking masters. I'm gonna take, give you a 360 deal, no matter what you do, I'm gonna get a piece of that shit. And I'm gonna put you in debt.
But that's if you agree to that though. Like, you gotta make sure like your paperwork right. Like, you know, get a lawyer to look over that shit, and kind of like get them to come to terms for what you come with. Like, all right, boom. Like right now, I'm gonna just throw a number out there, 300,000. Like a regular label come to me like with 300,000. Let's just say 500,000, make it sound better. 500,000, but I get to keep all my masters and my show money, and they just get 10%.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'll do that, and then cause like that's just like 50,000 out of 500,000. You feel me? Now I got 450,000. You feel me?
Out of them tax people, you got 400.
Boom. Now you got 400 you can play with. You feel me? To invest in making yourself like a better artist. You feel me? So I'll do that. You know.
I got this question too. What would be your biggest investment in yourself?
Shit. Into myself.
Everybody say invest, but what would you do? If he did the deal, yeah. Okay. So if you took that deal, you got that check. What would be the first big investment that you make in Lobg? Not my partners, not my mama, everybody else you take care of. You know that should go. But what is the biggest investment for you?
Getting my own studio and getting like, you know, the top shit, like the top equipment. You feel me? I'll pop around and turn my garage into like a studio, like a real studio, or I'll fuck around and buy a garage from Lobg, put that shit in my old man backyard, and turn that bitch to like a real studio. You feel me? Get the walls patted down. You feel me? And everything. Get the microphone. And get the
automatically for the craft.
A lot
automatically for the craft.
A lot of them artists, them boy take the engineers on the road with them too. So you gotta have like a little travel shit.
Do you have a solid engineer?
No, I mean, I've been recording myself a lot lately. Like the last year, I've been recording myself. You feel me? And dropping my own shit. You feel me? So
don't
I've been making money from it.
You can record and do all that shit. You can learn how to edit, but don't fuck around. Know how to make your own beats. That shit take you to.
I think the best part about him doing it himself is you always don't nobody know your thought better than you.
Thought process.
Don't nobody understand how they want to hear your shit.
They don't always capture that sound. Like yo, I want this shit to ring off like this. You try to explain it to them, and they don't get it.
And he gonna get it because it's his shit. You know what I'm saying? So do you think what's the difference to you between Lobg, B-Wig, and Prime U?
Well, I feel like the Prime U, he been more into the like the deep thought of music, like, you know, he been more motivated and like his drive for that shit, you know, been like out of his world, you feel me? And like he would sit down and take the time and read shit, like they get the punchlines and the grammar and shit, like all that shit to be on point, like he would sit down and write the music and shit. I feel like B-Wig just, you feel me? That's a dangerous nigga. You feel me? Where, like I feel like he he don't give a fuck. You feel me? Like he gonna drop however he feel. Like whatever going on that time, he just gonna drop.
That's more like freestyle and shit. Let me go to the studio, whatever I'm feeling right now, just
Yeah,
gonna
come out.
fuck up. Hey, run that shit back. I'm about to jump right back in this bitch right now. Play that.
Yeah.
And then whatever come out.
And then Lobg, like I feel like he the one that, might fall out, but might come back with something better. Like take a little break. He'll always like go back and forth with the shit. Like,
why? Because of distractions or what? Distractions.
Yeah, distractions, and then I go back to be way. You feel me? Cause be way. Be getting locked up and shit. Back to back. You feel me? Or getting the shit in the street. You feel me? Bump my head with motherfuckers. You feel me? Like. All that shit.
I can't, it's crazy. I can't ever see that from you. I guess, and maybe it's because, what I'm saying, I'm not that type of nigga, so I would never have to see you in that environment because I'm just, I'm not a street nigga. I'm just a regular nigga.
Like, the energy we be on when we be around each other, you feel me? Like,
it's always
time out.
Yeah, so I be feeling like, in my head, I be like, even when I hear you get in trouble, I be like, that's the wrong nigga. I'm like, because he's so calm. He's so calm, bro.
Yeah. And like he's so real humble, but you feel me? Like
different circumstances,
couple different messages,
different reactions and shit. Like who I'm dealing, if he's dealing with you, like he dealing with you on your time. Like my homeboys who like in the streets and shit like that, they be like, I like when I come fuck with you because I ain't gotta be on no street shit. I ain't doing no tough guy shit. We ain't having a good time. I know you not like that. So I ain't even gonna bring that energy around you.
That's what I'm saying. Like I ain't like
exactly.
I can't even tell you one time that like I even seen this nigga mad. Like I be like the fucking money box right here. We outside just smoking. Like he got a cig, I got a black. I'm just
shit.
Like nigga, he on top of cars. He crazy. Like I've never seen that. But
I didn't even catch him. I was at work. What it was? I've been dumping that little. I tried like dump little dumpster cans and shit at this little school. I dumped the shit. I look. It was like the week before or a couple days before I thought I seen him. I was like, nah, that ain't him. There ain't no way he outside chilling like that. So I kept on going. I come back another day, dump the can. I see him walking by me again. I'm like, hey, you rap, right? You know, little BG, but like, yeah, like he was like, and like you feel his energy. I said, hey, keep doing your fucking thing. Like, all right, bro. Like,
oh yeah, you talking about on Grove Street?
Yeah, right, where I dumped the little.
That's the street I grew up on.
Oh, bet. Can I call my homeboy? I be like, hey, bro, little BG, I just see this nigga on this little street right here. He might be from around here. I ain't know. That nigga raw. The nigga raw. Cause he know I a big fan too. So as soon as I had talked to that call, I said, hey, I just see this nigga outside chilling and shit.
It just be crazy because I see him pull up. He pull up 100 niggas. Or he pull up Dolo. But the crazy shit about him is every time I see him, no matter what the circumstance was, it was always love. Like him and you got two other partners, bro. Everybody got dreads, bro.
Kid Wagon, D-Lo.
Every time I see them boy, bro.
D-Lo been on the Scoot song, man.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to that nigga too your last album. Hey, he be cutting up when he jump on that bitch, man.
Yeah. But when y'all be on the stage, and
like when I see him on the feature, I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and skip.
But when I see all three of them boys pull up, I be like, yeah, the crowd got something coming. Because when them boy, it's like them boy being Super Saiyan mode or something like that. It's like Goku, Gohan, and Trunks up that bitch. I be like, them niggas coming up.
Remember that one time I had that show, right? And I performing, and it been in Goose Creek. I think it was your party, but somebody I had like 2 bottles of Paul.
Nigga, you been performing by the fucking bar? You talking about that one?
No, I'm performing I'm performing on stage.
Okay.
And I fucked around and passed my bottle off to the crowd. And then I see my bottle floating to the back of the crowd. So I said, hey, cut this shit. I said, I ain't rapping no more till I get my fucking bottle back. And the boy
pass that shit back up.
And I see my shit coming back.
Yeah.
And I grab my shit and they take a shot of my shit.
Turn.
Crack that
I
shit.
think
Bruh,
I seen him do that shit when you had me performing at your party one time.
that's it.
Bro, I hear his song come on. You was even performing that night after your song came on. You had the mic.
That be the night with the pole.
Okay, I'm sitting there thinking like, man, what this nigga out here nigga on the mic? I'm at the bar. And I look to the right and bruh at the bar chilling while performing at the fucking bar. I said, this nigga is raw. I tell homeboy, I said, I tell y'all, this nigga gonna blow up. This nigga gonna blow up. This nigga
Just different, bro.
He raw.
What mode you in right now?
Shit, what I am, man. I really just in that mode where I taking a break, but I strategize like how I want to come.
Mm-hmm.
Like I still got a lot of shit going on that I need to get right.
Mm-hmm.
And once I get that right, then I can get back, in that production mode, like I can start dropping like some bangers and shit.
Yeah, what do you feel like is getting in your way of just actually like taking off or doing exactly what you want to do type shit? Because when I see you like down here, every time I see you down here, I don't want to see you down here. I feel like you should be somewhere else, like going, rubbing elbows, working with other motherfuckers at different times, different states and shit like that. Every time I see you here, I be happy like that nigga gonna blow. Like look at you, I be like, why the fuck is you here? Get the fuck on, like you not supposed to be here, bro. Like it's like. I don't know. You already big in your city. You already big in your town. Type shit. Now it's time to go other places so them motherfuckers can see you and feel you too. I remember I seen you like some years ago at like a demo party, and I asked you, I be like, hey, where are you on where other place you don't perform besides here? And you were like, shit. At that time you was like, I only perform like I had Florence once. I said, Florence? You were like, yeah. I said, that's it? But yeah, I went to Florence. I'm like, my mind blown. I said, nigga, you so much bigger than South Carolina. Get the fuck on. Don't come around here no more, bro. Like, so what would you say was like getting your way of that type of shit? Like, to go meet other motherfuckers in different towns, different states and stuff like that. Because y'all gotta work with people to blow up type shit. Everybody works together.
And you gotta have money to do shit like that, you feel me? Like,
damn, right. Boy, that music game ain't no fucking joke, boy. That bitch costs, boy.
And they already be spending a lot of money on like staying out of jail and shit. And like so,
life shit.
Yeah, like and like my little girl and shit, and family shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So all that shit really be hindering me from spending my all into the music. You feel me? Like, every time I get money, I gotta spend on that. So spend on that.
Then you always gotta try to put that shit on the fucking back burner.
Yeah.
And then everybody
like,
be like, "We
like Quid said, it's me." You feel me? I holding myself back because I allow myself to get in these situations that causing me to hold myself back from doing what I know I need to do. You feel me? But when you get in a situation, you don't really think about it like that.
That's the shit about being a young nigga, bro. Like, people will never understand this, but when you got a gift, that shit dangerous. That shit more dangerous than niggas really understand. Because with that gift come a lot of problems, come a lot of hate. And if you that nigga with the gift, you structured. You handle business a certain way, you stand on business about certain things. Like you that nigga that shit just gotta be what it is with you. So I feel like I understand that shit so much. Like, yourself is your biggest battle, bro. Like, I tell myself all the time, I ain't never been, like, realistically, I ain't been in no competition with no nigga. But the fact that you even could think that we in competition, sometimes that shit offend me. Because I be like, you so ahead, and you know the work you put in, you know the ethic, you see the shit that proof be in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? I be feeling like sometimes, like you said, like I said, you said too, but ourselves is a problem. Like, we can't overcome the small things within ourselves, so that shit translate to bigger things. Like, it's gonna always
trying to break them fucking habits and keep them falling back into the same situation. Trying to break that fucking routine. It's like you see it, like it happened, and you be like, damn, I did that shit again. You know exactly what you need to do to not do it. But when the situation comes, you just find a way to fall into it.
So let me ask you a question. Do
That's
you
why
feel like
relocate? So
do you feel like sometimes that when you, if you say you've been in that situation, right? But this situation come up again, but a different style, and you know you got an option whether I can handle this differently, or I can handle this shit how I would handle it any other time. Do you feel like if you handle it differently, it's gonna take away from who you are?
No. I mean,
That's something.
certain situations, but like not nothing like getting into recently. Like
I'm not even talking about. I'm just talking about like, say if it's a argument or just something small. It could be something really.
Or like say for instance, you know, like if a nigga run up on me and I got the chance to bust his head, you feel me?
Oh yeah,
Not talking to everybody. Yeah, that's. I'm just saying like.
But like if I decide to walk away type shit.
That's the along the line you talk about. Yeah.
To prevent myself from getting in any trouble. Yeah.
You gotta realize, okay, I'm the talent, I'm the one with a future. This motherfucker I'm beefing with, whatever we even beefing with right now, honestly ain't bigger than what my goals is.
Yeah, like is it hard
but it's hard to think about that in that moment, type shit. And that's a lot of times that do come with like being older and maturity, because me at 28, me look at the shit, like how my mind worked at 21, 22, like it made perfect sense to me at that time. Now looking back, I'm like, bro, you's a backwards motherfucker. Like, you slow. You was a slow nigga. But it's alright, because you younger, you still learning how to get the fuck out of shit. Shit like that, like the things that'll trigger me or things that'll make me do this and that, it don't feel the same. Like, it naturally, once you get certain, it just don't hit you like that no more. Like before, if I used to see the ass twerking up on this fucking couch, my dumb ass used to put my head on that bitch. I don't know why. But my instinct was to do like this and record this stupid shit. Now, when I see a bunch of bitches twerking too long, that shit get on my nerves. Like, bitch, why you dancing so much? Relax yourself. That just naturally, you just kind of grow into this shit. So it's kind of hard when you young and going through a lot of shit. But at the same time, you got to try to be disciplined enough so you don't cut it off to the point you never get to that point where you that older nigga looking back, like, damn, look at what I was doing back then, type shit. So,
I trying to get to that point. I trying my hardest to get to that point. To be able to say no to a lot of shit.
You think it's your ego getting away with you? Sometimes, you know, everybody got like an ego, and like usually, especially if you younger, that shit influence your decisions more than when you get older. Cause when you get older, you be like, no, this is just me being a little too prideful. This is me reacting the fucking wrong way. I don't need to be in that mindset. I'm like, okay, I know what's gonna be the outcome of me reacting like this. Let me go ahead and let that shit slide, type shit. So it's like you almost feel like I can't. So when you younger, you be like, I can't let shit slide. I can't let nobody get nothing over me. But then when you get older, you be like, sometimes that shit do need to slide. Yeah, you got that little one. Go ahead, whatever. It ain't big. I don't need to do that shit. Yeah. I've been talking about I talked to my cousin about that shit yesterday. She called me just mad about little shit. And then she was just so upset, like, oh, these motherfuckers racist. These motherfuckers doing this, that. I'm like, I understand. If I was younger, I'd have been mad at that too. I'm like, bro, you gotta understand there's a bigger thing here. There's two things. You're gonna either try to blow up the spot, your manager not gonna get fired. All you're gonna do is make your life harder on you. So what you gonna do, cut up, and then you motherfucker gonna cut your hours, and you gonna force you to fucking quit your job. Or you gonna play the shit cool, be an adult, make shit ride, find you another escape route, find you a lower route, and then if you decide to blow that spot up, it's okay, because you already strategically found your exit plan type shit. But when you young, she just wanted to go blow the spot up. I'm like, you ain't hurting nobody but yourself blowing the spot up, because you got your own pride in the way. I said, calm down. You got to be an adult sometimes. And she like, you know what? You fucked it right. I'm going to go to work. I'm going to shut my ass up. I'm going to go find me another little thing type shit. And that's what happens when you get older. You gotta realize you gotta let shit slide sometimes. Not everything is worth saying something at that moment.
I don't know. I can't. I ain't get the hit. I'm still working.
That's cool. That's definitely cool.
I'm quite still working. I'll say that. I tried.
Yeah, I be trying too, you feel me? Because I be quick to say fuck a job. But not even just on no job shit. Like, I just be...
You just don't feel like you're supposed to be working for nobody. You feel like you're bigger
Fuck
than
no, he done handled so much shit and been through so much shit. Once you do so much and been through so much in your head, you automatically tell yourself that I can fucking get through. Fuck it, I'll get through it. Cause I got through all that shit. At this point, what the fuck else? Like, sometimes I'd be like, really, what else can you really go through? Like, you know what I'm saying? What else, what the fuck really gonna faze me?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta go through the dumb shit to get through it. Like, no matter what in life, ain't shit. Like, if it come easy, if it wasn't to the point where you damn near ready to quit, where you feel like everything is against you type shit, the reward it could be worth it. Fuck.
Let me ask you this question though. So out of everything you've been through, have you really felt like anything could break you? Have you had that point where you've been like, oh, this shit too much for real?
No, I ain't had that point yet. Cause I feel like I got a strong mind, like, for a lot of shit, and I accept a lot of shit for what it is. Like, you know, like my last time I got locked up, I had to sit 3 days, and I already knew I wasn't in a position to get myself out that situation.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I had to wait on somebody.
Yeah, damn, boy. I know this shit.
So I already had in my head, shit, probably gotta sit a week. Shit, probably gotta sit 2 weeks. You feel me? Lucky they just had to sit 3 days. You feel me? Old man come through and get me out of that situation. But going back, you know, to saying, like, you know, when you're in a position like that, and you know you ain't in a position to get yourself out that situation, that should have fucked your head up. That should have had you like...
You feel vulnerable. You feel like...
Yeah.
You have to sit there and wish you didn't have control. You're like, you didn't have no control.
Yeah, and that shit make you feel like less of a man. Like, you can't, you know, damn, I get myself in a situation, I can't get myself out of the situation. You feel me? And then, on top of that, I can't even afford to be getting locked up no more, so I think these people about to try to take my bond and make me sit like another couple months, you feel me? And I just came home in 2020 from doing 105 days. So that shit just like, that shit be fucking with your head. And then I got my man who lock up. He done been doing 5 months. And he about to do probably like another 3 months on top of that. And I already damn feeling like lost without him, you feel me? Like, kid, wait. Like, you know that, you know that my dog, you feel me? And like, he just been always
there.
Playmaker, yeah, like the
nigga, that shit's so fucked up. Niggas don't understand. It's a real battle buddy system out here. Like, that's how I feel with my partner left. Like, this nigga, I did everything with. I get kicked out my mama's spot, I'm with him. The first time I rode on a group of females, I'm with him. Anything I did for real, I built 2 niggas my whole life. One went up the road, off back, my nigga, straight out high school. We've been thugging since 7th grade.
Yeah.
He gone 3 years. Off. He had to sit for 3 years.
Yeah. That's somebody.
First time he go to jail. 3. My other partner, his mama like, hey, I gotta get the fuck out of my house. He straight in the military. Gone. 2 of my favorite niggas just took 2 different paths.
Yeah. You gotta figure that shit out.
Imagine being torn between what road to take. You the nigga who you stand solid for both of them, but this nigga took this route, this nigga take this route. So now you torn between the fact that y'all can't figure it out. This ain't all 3 niggas picking the same
route.
Everybody just chose 2 completely different routes. Now I'm in the middle like, grew up with these niggas. I did everything they done did. Which way I go. So, that nigga going boot camp, can't talk to him. That nigga on the jail phone, he got 15 minutes. Can't talk about life for 15 minutes. Security, you have 1 minute left. Click. Imagine figuring that shit out. So, nigga, I definitely understand how you feel when you say, like, that's your main partner, bro. Like, it's even more fucked up knowing you can't help him. I can't do anything you did for me. I cannot do that shit for you right now. I can't. I don't even. The shit just. You know what I'm saying? Like, it make you feel vulnerable. They feel vulnerable.
That's life, though, bro.
Then niggas don't understand. Like me, other type of nigga. Like sometimes I ain't even want to talk on the phone because I'd be like, nigga, what I gonna tell you about all the shit that going on out here?
Yeah, that shit tough.
Why you back there doing that? You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel
that shit tough.
Well, that shit hard for you. But what's the one thing you miss about having like all y'all together?
Shit, the good times. Shit, the good times. Like shit, we'll fuck around and do shit together for each other's birthday. Like all us will fuck around and get together and get fucked up and shit. And
just the small shit that you cherish.
Yeah, like just the small shit. Like us being in the studio all the 4, 5 in the morning, every night. You gotta get up and go to work the next morning.
But you don't feel like that shit should make you work harder? Cause right now you gotta make that way. Right now you gotta, like, I feel like sometimes you really just don't know where to put that shit at. But like, if you sit in your focus right now, the fact that I gotta make this shit quick right now, so when this nigga get out, we on my baby, she can like.
Some people that bridge, bro. You might be that bridge.
But he got that shit in him.
People to just get out of this shit.
Yeah, like you, like, nigga, like, I've been waiting for this podcast to tell you this shit on my head for hell. You got that shit, nigga. Stop sleeping on that shit. Like,
right.
Let that shit out. Whether that's the bad, the good, and ugly. Let it all out so you can get a clear slate. That's what's gonna reset you, nigga. Putting that shit on your music is gonna reset you mentally. Niggas like us need purpose, we need drive, and we need something to do 24/7. What they say, a fucking idle mind is the work of the devil or some shit like that. I forget how it go for real, but like, you know what I'm saying? When you bored, you do dumb shit. But put yourself in that mode, bro. Like, I just know, bro, like, you gonna boom. You gonna get them niggas something to feel. Like, put yourself in that mode. And like, you say you don't know if you in that mode. Like, you in that mode where you don't know if you want to do it. You don't know if you want to. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just don't know where you at. But tell yourself every day you wake up what you want to do. Even that means fuck it, I don't want to rap no more. All right, we don't want that.
Hell no, come on.
We don't want that. Your fans don't want that. I'm pretty sure your partners don't want that.
We'll be stuck in
Your mama don't want that. Don't nobody want that from you.
Yeah, I look at a lot of these artists, like some of them nice, some of them cool or whatever, and I feel like they nice for here. They nice for right now, for a little moment. I don't see them boy gone. From the first time I see him, I said, this nigga not supposed to be here. So that's when I see you down here, I be mad. I'm mad we in the interview right now. I'm supposed to be here.
I said, you know what I'm saying?
Doing this whole thing.
I said how to
but
get
like I said,
17 people
hard.
to catch you.
You can't just be moving like that. People actually say, why you don't just go, move, take all that, bro. I got a lot of shit here that I feel like I can't just disconnect from it. I can't just go. Even though it might have been the best thing, but
I've been telling somebody that, like, I can't even move right now, like, legally if I want to, you feel me? Like, I still on probation.
Yeah.
You feel me? Until next year, or whoever knows how long I'm about to be on that shit, but really supposed to be till next year.
Yeah.
But shit, I still got pending charges I gotta deal with and go to court for. So I can't just legally get up and move, you feel me?
I feel it.
Yeah, so. And I've been like that for a long time, like, shit, damn near the whole time I been rapping,
right.
I've been in and out the system. So I couldn't, like, really, get up and move I had 1 or 2. And then they had my little girl.
Yeah, that's a big factor when they won't move nowhere. Because it'd be hard to get to.
Yeah. I gotta have my shit all the way together.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, before I can goddamn get out and move.
Yeah.
So
once you get out that situation, do you still feel like you could move away and separate yourself to fall into the same trap? Because like you said, the whole time you've been rapping, it's almost like the same fucking cycle. They shit fuck you up and now it's holding you back. You make this decision, now it's affecting you 2-3 years down the line type shit. Once you finally get out of that rotation and you're going to make a decision to, okay, I'm talented, I believe in myself enough, I'm going to separate, even though it's going to be hard. No matter what the fuck you change is hard. People, worst thing about everybody, we have to be comfortable. And anything that's not fucking comfortable, we always shy away from it type shit. So like, if once you are able to go on and move somewhere else, so you won't still fall into the same traps down here, would you be willing to do that? Or you would be like, damn, I'm ready to get rid of this comfortability. Even though it put me in bad position, this is what I know. You willing to go do shit that you don't know?
Yeah, I willing to go do some shit that I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm uncomfortable a lot of times. Shit, in jail, uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So,
until the boy locked up for a long ass time, you have no choice but to be comfortable.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
boy, yeah,
with
boy.
the short
That might, boy, you be comfortable.
Hey, figure it out.
That's so like,
that might you be comfortable as a bitch, boy. You be that motherfucker sweeping that floor like that's your room and shit.
Yeah, like, you feel like it's regular, but nigga, that shit ain't regular.
That shit ain't regular. That food ain't regular.
Nothing about that shit.
Boy, I remember that shit. Just, I ain't even go in jail. I went to the intake. Them boy tried to fucking give us that damn food, but I said, fuck.
Oh, you my bologna sandwich?
I know I had bail too. I said, boy, fuck that. I ain't eat none of that. The nigga bite that shit. The boy said, what is that? The nigga said.
I look at the nigga when I've been walking around. I said, hey, you want this cut?
Boy,
take this shit. I ain't coming back here.
Go. I'm out. I ain't coming back to this bitch.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. I ain't never give up a sandwich, but I always eat the sandwich.
Take that shit. Boy, that shit
I know I've been gone, bro.
I said, I'm a big nigga, dog, but this shit is not appealing. I'll starve.
Shit, fuck that.
Yeah, nah,
I ate the cookies though. Cookies the shit.
Nah, I don't never eat the cookies.
Cookies the shit. I get on through that shit in the damn little juice shit.
I put the little mustard on Yeah. Pull that motherfucker out and eat that.
Hey, you doing bad, boy? That could be.
That's what I'm saying,
wow, yeah, boy, you be like, shit, boy.
So
just saying,
So what can we look forward to from you? Cause summer coming. You know the city get cranked. Everybody, if you from Charleston, you know Charleston.
You gotta get them with
summertime. What about April? From April to damn July.
I ain't even saying like drop a whole project. You can throw like a little EP out there. Just give them something with that summer vibe. Like 3-4 songs. Just toss them out there.
Yeah, just get us cranked.
Go ahead and do that type shit.
I'm gonna drop an album. I'm gonna drop an album.
Question. Hold up. Do you network with artists in like different areas and shit? Like maybe Columbia or North Carolina and shit like that? You will never connect with them, boy? Cause me looking at your following too, I would think once they see that, they could be like, oh, he got motion too.
Nobody ever want to partner with the best.
Right, yeah, niggas.
Sheeps don't run with wolves, bro. So niggas, sometimes you can smell that shit from miles away. Niggas ain't gonna fuck with you just cause they know you the alpha.
Right, yeah. Like niggas probably see you hit them and go on your page, look on your page.
See your emotion.
And then be on some shit like, nah, I ain't fucking with that.
But so that discourage you from reaching out? I feel like all the artists do that shit. You go through the interviews, all them boys say that like, I'm gonna do some little fake shit, they wouldn't fuck with that. But no matter what, like my homeboy always tell me, he said, bruh, I holler at everything. He'd go to the club and holler at every fucking girl in there. He said, I get rejected all the fucking time. But he said, nigga, if you holler at 10 girls, at least one of them go like what you're talking about. And that's all that fucking
I feel like
matters.
this question is a status question though, because like,
you mean?
And just let me put this in perspective what I'm saying. So, alright, if I'm at the, I feel like if, this gonna sound terrible what I'm about to say. I feel like if I'm from the bottom, if you're from the bottom, of course you reach around. you got to. You at the bottom. You gotta. It's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? When niggas don't reach down, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot. And when I say it like this, like not in a negative, like I don't want to say it like you better than everybody, but it'd be like.
You know, most of the industry is a bunch of motherfuckers that reach down and got them.
No.
Look at Atlanta. That's nothing but
Atlanta is a bunch of niggas who run in the same circle.
Lobg.
Bro, they all. But if you look at the backstory, they already was hanging around each other. So they didn't reach to the bottom. Them niggas was all. They did this. They leveled up with them. They came with them.
They seen the potential in them niggas. And
that's not reaching to the bottom. What I'm saying is reaching to the bottom for me is reaching out to a nigga that you don't know from a can of paint. And when I say it like that, it's not in a negative light. It's more so saying that I know I'm up here, right? Mm-hmm. The president ain't gonna never come knock on my front door and be like, I know I said I'm for the people, but hi, Mr. Mallard. No, the nigga not gonna do that. He gonna niggas that down, or so on and so forth. There's other niggas who handle that shit. But when you at the top, a nigga like him, he gonna reach. It gotta be the same.
Almost on the same level.
Yeah, and most of those relationships don't come out. They don't come from DMs and shit like that. They come from really.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Getting out
and I can kind of argue that because
that's kind of crazy.
I know why y'all pay him, and there been plenty of times like I didn't reach out to young upcoming rappers like, for instance, not to call his name, but Thing Man, you feel me?
Right.
He ain't been doing shit, you know, like he just been rapping, but he ain't been really doing no music videos and nothing like.
He ain't been serious or nothing.
Nah, like it took me to have to grab him and put him on this cameraman and put him on that cameraman and bring him to this studio and bring him to that studio and really show him like, you feel me, like you, I believe in you, like you got talent, bro, like, and I'm gonna give you what I got, like what I, you know, I'm gonna show you what I done saw. You feel me? Cause ain't nobody else gonna do that for you.
Right.
Cause niggas get nervous when they see another nigga who as hard as him or might be as hard as him. You feel me? Cause certain songs I feel like he been better than me on. Certain songs I might be better than him on. But you feel me? Like you already know bro mentality. You already know bro different. Like bro come to the show, fucking pajama pants on.
Crocs,
big shoes.
Yeah, what I said. I do remember
big
that.
ass glasses and a jacket on. You feel me? Like on some old
fuck it, whatever shit.
Yeah, like bro been different. And the Brian had, you know, getting that little situation where I still would have been fucking with bro. You feel me? But you feel me? Like there's certain shit that going on in the street that can't be
tolerated.
Yeah, like
it's more of a. It's just the rules of the game.
But Chris, I go to the test of what I was saying type shit. Like if you do reach out, look at his mindset. He's seen somebody down there. He's seen potential and he had faith in him. All because you reach out to a motherfucker, he look at you, you might not catch his attention. He might see you and be like, I don't really got too much no faith in you type shit. So that's why he fucking with you. You thinking he's shitting on you because he's bigger. He really just don't see your vision. Like you were talking about earlier, motherfucker don't see your vision. That motherfucker might not see your vision and fuck with you. And like you said, some people do be intimidated by the competition type shit. But some people don't. You wanna know why?
So how you keep that mindset of not being intimidated by competition?
That's just him.
Cause I already got in my head, like I already got in my head. Not no cocky shit, but I already got in my head shit. I bet it in
whoever you pull up anyway.
Yeah. And I already know like the work I done put into this shit. And the drive I got for this shit. And I already know like I care about this shit more than the next person care about this shit. Like
they're not gonna outwork them.
Cause ain't nobody in the city outwork me yet. Like I'll probably see dear boy Daryl, you know, cause he used to drop an ass of albums, but shit, I done, you know, catch up to him. Ain't nobody got as much albums as me. Motherfucker probably got more videos than me, but shit, motherfuckers videos ain't touching with my shit touching. You feel me? I got like 5 million views on YouTube.
Yeah, I ain't gonna have hell shit though. If he drop a visual, it do go nuts.
Yeah, like the visuals. I know people people really, you know, got love for me, you feel me? Like everywhere I go, somebody always saying, BG, but you need to keep going, or you need to keep doing this, you need to keep doing that, or I respect you, like, motherfuckers will come dap me up and shit, like, want some respectful shit. Ain't never been no disrespectful shit, like, a nigga like, man, you asshole. You know, even though a nigga ain't gonna tell you that your face, but you feel me, like, it ain't never been that. It always been love and respect everywhere I go. So, that's how I already know in my head not to ever be intimidated by no competition, because I already know how the people fucking with me and how hard they coming behind me. So versus the next person. And I always like I the type of motherfucker, I help a motherfucker before I try to
shit on him.
Yeah, man. I always trying to get motherfuckers.
Gonna come back to him too.
It already has.
You can't be afraid to reach out to
Yeah,
person that got the same story.
I reach out. So that's, I mean, I'm the type of nigga to reach out. So I mean,
and think about it. The biggest artist in the fucking world, Drake. You know what niggas he put on that he didn't know. He seen potential, seen something going on, grab you, pull him up, type shit. I'm saying you can't be a
same type of shit I be on. You feel me? Like I be thinking like shit. I can do a song with this nigga, turn him up.
Yeah.
He might fuck around and maybe fuck around and blow. Just cause somebody on my platform seen him and been liking him, or you know, somebody who probably didn't see me but probably didn't
saw him.
Yeah, and it just
yeah, because whoever ain't never seen you before, you get their fans too. Even if you got a bigger fan base, there's some people that listen to that smaller motherfucker that don't listen to you. It can help you too. They take you. That's how Drake stays so relevant so long. He will grab a smaller motherfucker, make a hit with them, make you a star, and then keep him relevant too. And he understands this shit every single time.
And everything Drake get on, that shit just automatically like I see myself like in a way better position than I am now. I ain't in trouble no more. I ain't dealing with the law no more. I ain't seeing these people no more.